Hey guys, how you doing? It's Alan, WL Madden, and we're just gonna wait a second here for some people to join in for all the new agents. Let me turn this live chat on. And as we have people come on, we'll just give it a couple minutes here. What's going on, Jay? How are you, bud? Looks like you have a good one, huh? Looks like we have a good lead for you. We have a couple that we're working on for you guys, actually. We have that big one for you. We have a couple for Brandon, and we have Dustin's working on one too. I've been trying to reach Dustin for the past couple days, actually. So, yeah. I have an appointment with that young lady on Monday, just so you know, to answer some questions, but it looks really good. Okay. And hopefully we don't have any issues with this, with people joining this webinar like we did last time. So we have a new webinar service we're actually using coming on the new system that we're trying to get done as quickly as possible. It was supposed to be launched on February 1st, which we're obviously a little behind, but it's all built out and a lot of the stuff is available in it. We're just testing everything now. So, and let's see. WL Madden. Looks like Bill's on there already. Good morning, Bill. Okay, we have people adding on here. Let's give it a second here. How can you find out if someone is being truthful when they say they're a WL Madden agent? Who's telling you they're a WL Madden agent? Is there someone that you think it might be lying to you? I don't know. Why would somebody lie to you? That's a good question. How can I be truthful? How can they be? How can I be? Find out if they're telling the truth? I'm not sure either. That's a good question. We're gonna have to have a secret code word. I think you're gonna have to rephrase the question for me, Jay. I want to if they want to join the Facebook group. Well, the new system, the good news is there's going to be the numbers go in order. So the agents by the number that they got started. And so when you guys go into the new system, they'll have a number and it'll go from 0001 all the way up to the number of agents. So you'll be able to tell exactly when they joined. And so you'll be able to tell if they're agents by what their number is. So I guess in the new system, that's one way to know. What's going on, Dave? So, and we're going to have, we just have a few things to talk about today because we're trying to get this new system built out. And we have a meeting today with another company pretty soon. So, yeah, I would go ahead and just approve anybody that's going to the Facebook page. I highly doubt there's any secret stuff going on right now, Jay, but that's definitely something to be aware of as the company moves forward. But everybody that joins WL Madden actually has their own password within our system. And then if someone's joining WL Madden just to get information or something like that, if they're not making commissions from us and they're not, they're just trying to gather information so for their own purposes. I don't know what those purposes would be, but I wouldn't worry too much about it right now. So I would approve it. And in the new system, everything's under the new system anyways. Everything will be downloaded on. So all the stuff that we have that for the Facebook groups and all that type of stuff, you guys can still keep doing all those things on your own, but you guys have your own like portals within the new system so that you guys can have your own groups right inside there, and people can actually log right into that system, and they won't even be able to enter it unless they're members of WO Madden altogether. Okay, so it looks like we have a few people on here. So as you guys know, we're having right now on Saturdays, what we're going to be doing is all the new agents that are joining WO Madden will be on Saturdays, and then on Wednesdays is when we'll have the agents that have already gone through the initial, the new people that are just joining up with WO Madden. So, and right now what we're doing is we're focusing on getting this new system put together, which basically is a new CRM that has all the training in it, and it has all the new softwares that you can build the website out on, and different tools that you can actually use to build out your business. And so once you go into the new system, once we upload everything into there, there's a lot more accessibility to all the things that you're going to need. And it's also going to give you more, more programs. We have a new program that we're building out for people to learn about how to generate income for their business. We have a new program that we have someone putting together right now. That's a way to get grants for people that don't have a ton of money. It's a grant program that's going to enable people to basically be able to get grants to, start a business. So, and we're going to show you how that program works as well. So these are all different services that you guys are going to have available to you so that you guys can build your businesses out. And then as far as earning commissions, you guys are going to be able to earn commissions on people that enroll in the program. Then we're going to help you with that. And then you obviously have all the tools and all the same things that you have now. We have a lot more services that you guys make commissions on. So everything is clearly labeled inside the new system so that you can see when a business owner is working with us, and it shows you exactly where they're at and what other services that they're getting, and you guys make commissions on all those services. So we also have, as you guys know, in a few months, another company that's launching with a bunch of products in it as well. And over time, what we're looking to do is have you guys have as many people enrolled as possible so that you guys can make, money on the products that you guys now have, which is commissions on business loans, credit card processing, websites, mobile applications, and any other business service. And then we also want to give you the opportunity to, learn how to use our website and our system to do marketing and advertising for different ways that, whether it's using commercials and using funnels to get people to enroll into WO Madden, or using funnels to get people to, leads into the business service end. Altogether, obviously, the end game is to have you guys learn how a real business works and to give exposure to what really works and what doesn't. And then for you guys to build residual income over the course of time that will grow over the course of, on a monthly basis. So your checks get bigger and bigger every single month, and it's on a residual basis. So obviously, making a one-time commission on anything is great. It gives you some upfront money, and, we can make money, up to $500, $1,000, $2,000 on a business loan or something like that. But that residual money that you continue to add on these residual accounts is really the goal of what we want to get you guys used to, is that if you guys can make, a couple $100s a month on each business that you bring to the table, that money is going to grow over the course of time. And in putting this new system together, there's been a little bit of a lag, which we apologize about. And that's why we're giving you so many tools for free in the new system, because I know that you guys have been waiting a minute. We didn't expect for this new system to take as long. We actually didn't expect for the program to go in the direction of allowing you guys to have, people enrolled underneath you to be able to work kind of as a sales team. So when we decided to make that switch, a whole new system had to be built out that we're working as hard and as fast as we can. So the amount of work that I've been putting into putting that platform together has been overwhelming, but we're very, very close. And a lot of the tools that we've been building into that system, we're currently testing right now to make sure that everything works for you. And the training stuff that we're going to be giving you is really good. But at the end of the day, as you guys know, you guys are going to have to put the work into learning how these things work. Whether you're generating money online and you're learning how to use online techniques to generate traffic, all we can give you is the real commission structure so that you guys can get paid on these deals. And then also, the simplest techniques that we could possibly give you on no matter how you're going to work this business to either be selling our products or our services. Okay. And then, whatever you take it from there, it's going to be either as simple as getting a business owner to, on the phone to us through using the applications that we give you, or sending leads in like Jay did. So just to let you know, Jay has a young lady who has a flooring company who I believe she does like $8 million in business a year, and I think it's about $30,000 that she would be saving on her credit card processing for the year. So that's a car that in cash at the end of the year that she would be saving by switching over to 0% processing. So we have another meeting with her on Monday. Brandon's got a couple of deals in the works. We actually have an appointment to finish up the paperwork on that today actually. And then we have a couple other deals we're working on for. We have a local agent, Dustin, that's putting some deals together. And quite frankly, I did ask you guys to slow down a little bit before you start enrolling people and getting other people enrolled in WO Madden, for the simple reason is that we obviously want everything to look as professional as possible. So we're almost done, and we have commercials that are going to be launching for you. They were supposed to be done for this webinar, but they should be available, a couple of the commercials, to get other people to enroll. What we're going to do for you is we're actually going to help you when new members join into the new system. We'll actually help you to recruit those people and pay you a commission on those people that get enrolled into the program underneath you. So all of that is very shortly coming. By next Saturday, you should definitely have a lot more useful tools. And by Wednesday, we should have, a lot more information for you. And the commercial that you guys have been waiting on, we're just editing those commercials, and there's a lot of the training stuff we're trying to put together on videos for you. So that way, everything is real clear cut and real simple for you, not a bunch of stuff that you have to read and difficult things to follow. Same thing with this new grant program that we have for business owners. It's a service that we have for business owners, and that you guys could even follow yourself depending on the grants that are available from the government. We have a way to be able to get them approved, and we have someone that's been writing grants for years that's actually going to be able to show people what grants are out there and how to get approved for different funding. And that's if you want to start pretty much any type of business. So what we want is to be able to bring WO Madden people in and then teach you how to make commissions, residual commissions on all the services that every business can use. Obviously, those same services you can use for any business that you want to start as well. And so that's what we want to do, is we want to be able to teach you how to make large commissions right now with these services. We have another program that's launching not too far from now, which has a bunch of products that you can make money with that you guys all get free memberships into. And that's pretty close to ready to go as well. And like I said, what the holdup is, and we apologize about it, is that when we decided to allow you guys to enroll people underneath you so that you could earn a commission off of those people, not only did we have to put together a whole new system, but there's a bunch of laws and different things that we had to look at with what's legal and what's not legal with MLM strategies and with recruiting people into your downline. And all of those things had to be reviewed and looked at. And unfortunately, it's taken a little bit longer than we wanted it to or expected it to. But believe me, everybody at the company is working as hard as they can to get everything done in a timely fashion so you guys have those tools available to you. So why don't we do this right now? What types of questions do we have about what's going on right now, and what can we get answered so that we can, basically we have a bunch of meetings that we want to get to today with a couple companies that we're working with to get this new program put together. So what types of questions can I answer for anybody right now so that we can get everything covered so we can get back to putting this new system together. So on Wednesday, hopefully we can have some commercials put together for you that you guys can use. I know everybody's been waiting for that. And then what we'll do is the new system, I mean, it's looking. I don't want to give you the exact date. It's the new system's built out. We could probably show you parts of it on maybe Wednesday next weekend, and it may be available, as soon as next weekend. But I just don't want to, because we have to test everything. I don't want to make any promises on the new system. So. But I do want to get the commercials to you so you guys can then start enrolling other people and get people to the new training. There'll be portions of the trainings that will be available to the new members. So why don't we answer some questions now? That way we can talk about what we need to talk about. Let's take a look here. Tori, you are approved for the WMN. Okay, great. All right, that's good. And I really like that you guys are doing that you guys are helping other agents, because you guys are the people that are involved during pre-launch. Obviously, we want the agents that have been around for a minute to help the new agents to be able to get commissions in. And so we have some people now that are starting to bring in some money. It looks like Jay's got some deals. We have Brandon, and then we have Dustin, who, like I said, I actually have a deal that we're working on, a couple local businesses for Dustin that we need to get on board, and we're going to be able to show you guys how simple this system really is, just from you guys and bringing us the businesses. Now that we have a pretty smooth transition, we'll be able to show you how quickly these residuals can add up. And once you guys have that residual money coming in, you guys are going to get real excited about how easy the process is and how seamless that we've made it for you. And the new system, all that does is to give you the tracking of everything, to allow you guys to see what we're doing for you as far as our customer service and salespeople. Everything is outlined right there, and it shows you exactly what's happening with every single one of these deals. Just as if we were calling leads ourselves or calling leads on behalf of other people, those are going really, really well as well. So we want to now get the agents to start participating as well. Can you match up investors for a big commercial project, 10 to 12 million? Can we match up investors? I'm not sure what you mean by match up investors for a big commercial. Okay, so on the big deals that you have of people that need more than $20 million, if that's what you're referring to, we can't really do anything under $20 million. And it is private money, but it's not really like investors. It's like, basically there's an underwriting department that takes a look at anything over $20 million. And that's because the projects that, these people with that kind of money are looking for, they're looking for projects over $20 million. On anything that's like $5 million, $2 million, if it's commercial, commercial property, then they also have, ways to write those deals. But if it's just like somebody that's looking for an investor, that's very difficult. There's websites for that. They're called angel investor sites. We can give you resources to those tools, and that would include, any of you guys that might be looking to start a business down the road. Once you kind of watch some of the businesses that we work with and some of the platforms that we build out, and you see the way that we use some of the tools that we use within WL Madden, and you have ideas, and maybe you want to get an investor for some type of business. Matter of fact, I had an agent that I talked to yesterday that has some idea for, some type of thing that's kind of similar to Uber, but not similar. And it sounds like he needs an investor. So to be clear on our services, as far as, the funding that we give out, the funding that we give out for business owners is for businesses, not businesses that are just looking to get money for, out of nowhere just to start a business. Unfortunately, that's not really the way that works. The business funding is for businesses that are already bringing in $10,000 a month or more in income. We can get them a business loan, and those business loans pay out high commissions. There's also other loan programs out there, but I can tell you right now, anybody who's started a business, I mean, if you take a look at like Emily, for example, when she started her dog training company, she went to a bunch of business courses through the SBA, and she's now been in business for a couple of years, and she's had a real struggle getting an SBA loan, and she's done everything perfectly. So she's been running the company for 2 years now. She's been growing. She's been paying her bills. She's been, paying off other loans she's gotten, and there's something called an SBA loan, which eventually she'll get. That's a $200,000 loan that probably in the next 6 months she probably will now finally get approved for that. But that's how difficult it is to get like a real business loan, or the types of loans. It's not like there's just free money out there, or investors that are just willing to throw money at people because they have an idea. Things have to, there's certain paths that have to be followed. Now, what we do want to do is make those paths available to you as well. And those are the things that will be added to the WO Madden book of services. In other words, we want to start you off with making commissions on the things that are most simple. What are the most simple things? Saving business owners money on processing, getting them loans. Those are quick things for regular business owners. Websites, putting them on the first page of Google. Those are very profitable and quick things that we can do. And that's why we teach you those things first. As a matter of fact, a lot of the other services that you see on our other sites, those are kind of like secondary services. And the only reason that we offer those services is because as we start working with a business, they may need some of those services, and we want to make sure that they go to the right companies to get them. But all in all, how much money we make on a lot of those other services is not a whole lot. We only provide them so that the business owners have access to those types of services. Now, on the biggest stuff that we could possibly make the most amount of money on would be joint venture capital funding, which is stuff over $20 million. But those are going to be few and far between deals. So we're going to teach you how to build on your profiles and how to, get the name out there that you do offer that. And when you run across someone that needs that kind of money, and you have to think to yourself like, okay, the person that's giving that kind of money out, obviously they need some type of verification that they have a way to pay that type of money back. Right. So anybody who's going to get, anybody who's got over $20 million to give out, they're going to want a business prospectus. They're going to want to, there's all kinds of processes in place. So the first thing that happens is that if you guys find someone, and a good example would be like the company Wheel Tug, that was the first deal that we almost got funded. So Wheel Tug was the company that, if you ever been flying before, they have a company that has these little mechanical things that attach to the wheels of the planes, and they pull the planes around so that they can save money on fuel. They save so much money on fuel, in fact, that all of the airline companies are signing up with this company. But they still needed another $50 million to finish their project. Well, obviously, they have a huge rate of growth. They already have a bunch of contracts with a bunch of companies, and they're going to get the money, whether it be from our bank or from the way that they're doing it now, which is private investors. But they obviously also have a way to pay that money back to the investors. Okay, so everybody would want $20 million and up, and everybody has come up with some idea that they deem worthy of that type of money. But what it comes down to is that the people that are lending it, do they feel like that money's definitely going to get paid back? And why is it basically when it's presented to them, like Wheel Tug, for example, says, hey, this is what we're doing right now, here's our rate of growth right now, and here's how we're going to pay the money back, here's how much is going to get paid back to you over time. That's kind of how it works with situations over $20 million. So those deals will happen, and we're working on a few right now. Actually, there's a few agents that are working on some, but from what it's been told to me, 1 out of every 10 good files will actually get funded for that kind of money. Now, when they do, it's a payday for whoever gets it funded, for our company, and for the agent that brings it in. It's going to be a very large commission on those types of deals when they get funded, but they're very difficult to get funded. And if you run this business solely on the idea of just getting that one big deal, it's going to prevent you from getting all of the smaller commissions that you can work on getting now. And then when one of those does happen, just by the natural progression of you building relationships with people in business in general, then you're going to miss out on all that money in between. So the goal is to show you how business really works by taking you through the Business 101 class, which a lot of you guys are now, just from listening to me rant and rave for hours on end, you guys understand the basic structure of a business. An LLC gets established, there's a product or a service, there's a website, there's a commission that's made on that product or service, there has to be some way to market it, obviously, and then all the services that we use, accounting services, different services that any business needs, those are the typical services that any business is going to need. And so in that class, we teach you a lot about, how businesses are structured, just so you can understand things from a business owner's perspective. So when you walk into a business owner, or you talk to one on the internet, or you talk to somebody that has a home-based business that they already have a service they're working with, you already understand pretty much what they need, and you can ask them questions based on what those needs are. So obviously we teach you how to use the 0% processing for a reason, because anybody who has a storefront is probably going to be interested in hearing about saving money on that processing fee. And what that allows us to do is it allows you to get them on the phone with our sales team, so that we can touch base with them and have them fill out a little survey. And in that survey, we then go through and we ask them very specific questions, which we're also going to give you a copy of what that survey looks like after we test it out a little bit more. And it basically asks simple questions like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with your website and your web presence? Have you ever applied for a business loan before? What is it that you're looking to accomplish in a year from now? These are questions that for us as consultants, we can go in and we can quickly figure out the needs of the business and hit hotspots with them, so that we can put a little package together for them of the best services possible. And what that does for you guys, when you bring these leads in and we ask these questions, it allows us to get to the point with the services that are going to benefit the most, so that you guys can maximize your earning potential with the revenue that you guys are going to be bringing in. So again, this is a really simple program, and because we handle the paperwork, we're going to be doing all of the, pretty much giving you the tools, but doing the sales, the paperwork, and the customer service, the ongoing customer service, and just having you guys put the foot in the door. Again, that's the easiest way that we can give you to then put a book of business together where you guys are getting paid every single month on as many accounts as you can bring in the door. And you're going to learn over the course of time how to bring in more and more and more deals. So it's going to start off with just 1 or 2 deals at a time. You're going to get paid that residual income, and I'm sure you guys are going to be excited when you get your first few couple deals in, and you're making a few $100s a month, a few $1,000s a month. And then there's different marketing tools that you can use, even some of them that are provided by service companies that we work with for marketing things. And some people have actually already gotten involved with some of that stuff, where we're more than happy to share the resources that we already use. And some of the companies that do the calling on leads, and like some of the companies that I own, that are able to already use systems that are put in place, that we already know how to get these businesses involved, and how to get how to approach them, and do it the cheapest way possible with money. So every business either takes, unfortunately, time or money. There's no website in the world that people can get involved with that just money rains from the sky. There's no website that you guys can get that has some type of product or service on it that you guys don't have to get traffic to, or that you guys don't have to go out and approach people, hand out business cards. By doing a mixture of a multitude of things, all we're going to do is give you the simplest tools possible, and the ones that we already use with the business service companies that we have, and just pass that on to you by giving you the availability to do it as easy as possible. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question as far as the project funding and the millions of dollars. Okay, is it? It is a project in North Dallas, commercial. Okay, so we can talk more about that. We'll just have to, we'll have to look at the file and see. Again, 10 million to 12 million is not typically in the range, but if it's commercial and it looks like a good deal, then if that's something that I'll pass to the bank. I just need to know more information about the business, which we'll handle with you when we talk. Okay. Okay, good. They have all that. So it might very well be a deal that we can get done. Okay, the goal is to bring in 50 plus businesses. Okay, great. Okay, so what other types of questions do we have from anybody right now before we get this new system out and this new commercial? Hey, Randall, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Does anybody have any questions as far as, how anything works and where we're at right now and what we're looking to bring to you? Does anybody have any leads that they sent in recently, or businesses they talked to that they want to share any information about, or any questions about the system? Okay. Okay. Yep. You can get that information to me. As a matter of fact, I can give you a call probably tomorrow sometime when less busy than I will be today. Okay. All right. Camellia, where are we at here? Partner with George Davidson. Okay, yes, I will be switching out of this account to a professional one. Is the LinkedIn sign up training available now? Actually, you know what? That's a good question. What we're gonna do is on Wednesday, we do have a LinkedIn training that we did, and we actually just edited it. And why don't we do this? Because we wanted to do a live one so you guys could actually watch, but we put an edited one together for you. We'll get that emailed out to you. Actually, I'll get that. I'll have Noe email that out to you guys on Monday, so you guys have it on Monday. And then we'll probably do a live one as well, but I'll get the edited version that we just edited shot out to your emails Monday. Thank you for bringing that up, because I don't know if I sent that out to her, even though we have it edited. So let me send it out to her on Monday. Also, you guys are waiting on some other stuff, which is business card templates, some different things. What we wanted to do before giving you this, and because all that is available in the new system, there are certain pieces that we do want you guys to have as far as business card templates and stuff like that. So again, what we'll try to do is get that stuff available out to you throughout by the end of next week. As far as the business cards and everything, we wanted to just wrap everything up in the new system for you and not give it to you in little pieces. But I will get the LinkedIn training out there, and then I can definitely get a template out that makes it easy for you guys to use. And so just to let you know, the way that, what we could start letting you guys do is making professional templates for LinkedIn, for Google Business, for Yelp, for those type of social media pages that are like business social media pages. Not only do we want to show you how to build out that template, but also how to use it to your best advantage. And all of this actually is kind of what's referred to as SEO or SMO, social media marketing, social engine optimization. This is the type of stuff that you guys are going to use over the course of time, and you guys are going to be doing for yourself. And those videos, what we're going to do is that each one of them will be labeled, and using these videos in conjunction, believe it or not, will start to get you trickled in leads with businesses, and get you as you're building out your business. And as WL Madden itself gets bigger, and also you guys are building out your own pages, it's going to get people to call into you guys. Depending on what local area that you're in, you guys will get the exposure. So the people that kind of are involved right now on the ground floor, the good news is that, all of that, what's going to happen is that when WL Madden grows out, as it quickly will when we turn the volume up. See, right now we don't have the volume turned up for any reason whatsoever, because we want to get this new system in place. Once this system is cleanly in place, then all the people that have these accounts, such as these Facebook accounts and these LinkedIn pages and these pages for because you guys have a unique link and a unique agent ID number, so you guys will get all that exposure, and then you guys will also be able to get a ton of people underneath you that will be kind of working in underneath your team. So this actually is a really good time just to be learning everything that you're learning. And that's why I say I'm glad that you guys are involved with us now. That way you can get a feel for what it is that we're doing and what we're looking to accomplish. And then when we start loading in all these people underneath you, and we give you the different tools that you're going to have, these people are going to go out and earn commissions underneath you. That's why I would prefer to have the system built out before we upload a bunch of different people into it, because the new system is amazing. It's really cool. It tells a really good story, and it allows people to understand, all the stuff that's going on in the home-based business world, and all the different companies that aren't doing anything to actually help people, make income. And then it also allows real business owners to get a feel for what WL Madden is too. And we want to give you both sides of it, so you can approach real businesses with the correct information in a very professional looking site, and all the professional tools like business cards, and then different flyers that you can give out. And then of course, having you build out your business pages like LinkedIn, Google Business, Yelp. We're going to show you how to build out those pages. And then you guys might even eventually want to use some of the softwares that are available to get more exposure out there quicker, like we do for a real business. And what we've been doing, as we start working with some of these new businesses, we're going to be showing you exactly what we do for these new businesses, so you can see and show other businesses exactly what we're doing. And I'm gonna, you're really going to like what we show you, because you can use that as examples for other businesses that you're bringing in the door. Hey, this is what we did for this other business over here, and here's what we did. And that's kind of how we handle things anyways. When we call these people and talk to these business owners, is we'll give them examples of websites that we've done for other people, or we'll let them talk to different people that have used some of the different services that we have. And it's really that simple, is that, the proof is in the pudding. When you have people that are using some of these loans or 0% processing or some of the websites that we've developed for different businesses, and they can take a look at, the different options available to them, it makes the decision making a lot easier. And that's why I say leave this selling to us. We're really good at selling accounts. We're doing it right now on a consistent basis for leads that we're calling anyways. And so it's going to be the same approach that we use for you guys that are bringing in leads to us. It's the same exact approach. Okay, so again, this is not something that you need to worry about making $1 million overnight. I know you guys want to make commissions, so you can start sending those deals in. Get them on the phone with Keith. Okay, Keith will set an appointment for them to speak with one of the consultants, whether it be myself or John or one of the other consultants that we have here, to let them talk to the actual consultant to sell them the services. So all we need is a service that they're interested in. If you approach them for 0% processing or money first, or sometimes a web presence, one of those three things is bound to hit a hot button. And all we need to do, just like Jay did, is he found a business of a woman that was interested in saving money. And even if they don't believe that you can do that, again, all you have to do is get them on the phone with us. So I think Jay got her on the phone with Keith. Keith got her then on the phone with me, and now we have another appointment on Monday to discuss exactly what it is. And as far as the leads that we're calling for people right now, we have a ton of appointments and a ton of applications that have gone out, and those leads get approached the same way. So very quickly, this is going to be a system in which businesses are going to quickly know who WL Madden is, which also is going to help you guys. So that way, as you guys, continue to move forward and progress with the business, and you guys get people working underneath you guys, then obviously those people that are underneath you, you guys all have the tools of a good reputation and a good company behind you. That way, everybody's on the same page, and you guys can then use that good name to get more business in the door. Okay, so let's see. All right, Jolie. All right, so Jolie, just to let you know, and anybody who's brand new, again, this webinar is more specific to people that are brand new. We have some of the older agents on here, but just to be real clear, what WL Madden is, what it is it's really the first real home-based business that we know of anyways, where you can actually make real large commissions on real large business services. So we have funding where you can make anywhere between $500 to $5,000 if a business wants to borrow money from us. 0% processing or regular credit card processing. That's the equipment included for businesses to be able to accept credit cards or to not pay the fees on their credit cards, which is what every business really wants. Nobody likes paying that 4% on the credit card processing. Website development and putting people on the first page of Google, which is again the biggest phone book in the world. Every business owner needs to be in the biggest phone book in the world. Okay, all we do is we put them on the first page, and we put them with a really beautiful, nice, big ad. Okay, on the first, on the biggest phone book in the world. So that way, in their local area, when somebody types in, restaurants near me, their restaurant comes up first. It's got a bunch of beautiful reviews, and it's got a bunch of beautiful images to entice people to go there. We do that for businesses. Businesses pay us to do that. So amongst those services, we also offer a bunch of other different services. And the way that this works is that you get paid monthly residual money and big upfront commissions on any businesses that use those services. So that's what WL Madden is we offer business services, and we also offer those services to our agents. All right. Now, what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be teaching you how to do this is whether you're going to be approaching businesses yourself and you're going to be using some of the tools that we give to you, like the live transfer button. And for right now, you guys can simply, if the app, it depends what app you have. If you have, the live transfer button, again, you actually have to hit the support number twice. So you're going to hit it once and it's going to go to voicemail, then hit it again. And they're actually, Verizon said it will be fixed this week. So that will no longer happen is what they're telling me. And so you won't have to hit the button twice. But until then, what you can do is you can actually call Keith, and Keith, he will answer the phone. So on a live transfer for right now, you can call Keith, and he's going to be picking up the phone all the time when you guys call. So let me actually put his number out there again. Let's take a look. All right, so if you call this number right here, when you have a business that needs to talk to us right there on the spot, Keith will then talk to them, get them all warmed up, and get them on the phone with us, just as he did for Jay the other day. And just that one simple lead, you can see that these are the sales. So Brandon sent in a couple of them. Now Jay sent in one, and we have Dustin that sent in one as well. And those people so far that have sent in live transfers, all of them right now are in the process of being closed. That's how easy this is. So I can promise you those are the easiest way to close deals, is to bring us in live transfers. As far as doing this online, there's a multitude of ways to do that. And that's going to include you building out business pages, such as Google Business, Yelp, different pages that you can build out to get business owners to read ads using funnels. We're going to teach you how all that stuff works. Some of that stuff is tedious and time consuming, but once you build out those sales funnels and once you build out those platforms, they're there for you, and they're always going to be like a web that catches more and more traffic for you. And depending on, how you do it, and if you have money to use to kind of, help perpetuate the situation, you'll be able to develop leads for businesses that also come in that way. Then we also are giving you a commercial that essentially gets other people excited that are in the business service world, or people that want to make money from home. So just so you know, there's about 35% of people over the age of 21 have all tried some type of make money from home business. And more and more and more people are starting businesses that are going to be run from their house. So that's exactly what WO Madden is. It's a really good platform or work from home business that you guys can participate in and make very large commissions. And there's a multitude of ways to make money with it, because you can make money on all the services that we offer to any business out there. And there's a ton of services. It's not just one service. It's every service a business could need. You also have the option to get other people enrolled underneath you as members, and then getting paid off the work of others as well. And so you're going to have that available to you. You have a bunch of resources now that we're building a book of resources, such as getting grants and different things like that, where there's free money available to you to start, and build your WO Madden business, or frankly, any business for that matter. So once you start taking the business courses, we also want you to take these courses so you can learn how real businesses work. So if you decide to go into a different area, once you start earning commissions with WO Madden and you want to get into something else, maybe you want to get into nutraceuticals, which are huge right now. Nutraceuticals is kind of like our company, Custom Nutrition, that's going to be launching very shortly here. We have CBD oils in there, and we have a slew of other products, stuff that people can use that work out at the gym. There's all kinds of health products, which is a huge market. So we want to make those products available to you as well. But if you guys ever wanted to start your very own business with any of this type of stuff, you guys can do what's called white labeling. So we're going to have a whole course on white labeling, and that's a course that we're putting together for you, and what white labeling is. And that's including, manufacturing research and different researching who makes what, where to get it the cheapest prices, how to do all that type of stuff. So we want to, give you those resources so that in the future, if you want to start your own business with your own product down the road, once you learn how all this works, the best way to learn how this stuff works is by working with a business development company, right? In other words, that's what we do, is we help companies to develop these very same products. So if you guys ever want to start your own real business down the road, and you're not looking to just earn commissions doing this, and you say, wow, you know what, I've enjoyed my time here, I'm making, money on a residual basis now I want to take some of that money, and I'm also doing something with Custom Nutrition, I'm involved with that. It all depends on what direction you guys want to go, but our job is to give you the tools to be able to earn the commissions on these different products and services. Okay. All right. George Davidson, how do I get that free money? I'm going to tell you, everything always sounds a lot better and easier than it is. So, no matter what it is in life, everything is always going to sound easier than it really is. Our job is to be completely transparent with people and give you as many tools necessary. So, when it comes to the grant writing, There's going to be, something like that is not overnight. I'm going to tell you right now that there's processes involved. What we do have is someone that works with us, who actually is an agent. Okay. Her name is Ivy, and she came to us. She's an agent that's with us, and she's been a professional grant writer, and she worked with the government she's gotten lots and lots of grants done for different people. And a lot of it was done for emergency situations and all kinds of stuff for 9/11. And she's been doing it for quite some time. And so she's putting together, she's kind of like a master grant writer. So what we're doing is we're putting together the resources. And I don't know if you guys remember Matthew Lesko, years and years and years ago. He was the guy who had that book with the question marks and told people, buy my book. There's all this money out there and you guys can get access to it. So that information was true. There is a bunch of money out there available for different people for different circumstances. It is not easy money to get by any means, but it is available to you. The thing is that you have to find people that fit certain criteria, and then you have to have a business that you're trying to put together that fits within that person that they're looking for. And that could be, it could be a 22-year-old freckled redheaded girl, and it could be the grant could be for saving dolphins on the coast of whatever. That's kind of how strange some of this stuff is. They have different grant money available for different reasons, and you kind of have to match up the qualification of the person as well as the business itself, and you have to properly align those two things to get grant money. Okay, so it's not a super simple process, but again, what we're going to do for you is we're going to break down what's available out there, and then how to get access to it and what those qualifications are, and then have that service be available not only for you but for business owners as well that need different loans or are trying to get grants written. That's a service that we're going to be able to offer to other businesses as well. So just to give you an idea, with WL Madden, we've run across a lot of people with a lot of different skill sets, and that's the great part about what we're doing is we're building a network of individuals that can all help each other. That's the point to this whole thing. And you have no idea how much help some of the agents have given us as we've progressed with this business already. And it's only been around for a few months now, and we already have we have some people like Brandon, who's really good with funnels, and he's really going to be able to help you guys out. He's also put some videos up for you guys. So for you guys that have not, the new agents that need to know exactly how to use the mobile application or how to use the website, I want to make sure that you guys go right here. So you go to YouTube, and actually I can send you the link. So rather than go through this whole process, let me send you the link. Give me 1 second. I'll do that for you right now. Let's see here. Go to this link, and it's going to show you right now. And here's the link right here. So copy. Take this link right here, and you're going to want to watch this link. All right. Command. Copy. All right. You're going to want to watch this link right here. And I think we put it on pretty much every webinar. And I think that's the link. Yep, that should be. It looks a little long though. Let me see something real quick. And it's actually, if you just go to YouTube and type in WL Madden agents, that's the link that shows you how to use the website. Command copy, and that shows you how to navigate the website. So let me send that one, but if there's any problems with that one, I'm just going to redo it here. Let's see if yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so yep, that's it right there. So that link right there, that takes you right to the page that shows you how to navigate the website. So for those of you that don't know, some of the stuff that's on there right now, if you take a business owner onto the page and you take them to the funding, where it says funding, and this is even more simple. Some of these links that we're developing for you guys, we make it a little bit more simple in different ways. But the funding, they can get approved for funding. Just if you guys have ever applied for a credit card before, and you guys understand the process of going online and putting in your information and seeing if you get approved for a credit card, it tells you instantly these days if you get approved for a credit card and it's in the mail and you guys have it in a few days. Okay. Same thing with the business loan. We actually have a partnership with a bank that does the same thing. So when you type in, when you go to WO Madden and you go to funding, all right, and a business owner goes in and puts their information where it says fund box and to fill that out. The reason it's called the fund box is that's because we call it, it's kind of like fun box, right? It's kind of a play on words. That's literally a way that we can push business owners to a page that you can bring them to, and they can get instant approvals for up to $250,000 and have the money put in their account within 24 hours. So they get approved for 100 grand. They can push the green button. The money will go into their account within 24 hours, and then you guys earned that much of that commission. So you guys earn a huge chunk of that commission. So on $100,000, you guys are looking at like a commission of $2,500. And then of course we're going to stay in touch with that business owner, and we're going to sell that business owner other services. So I don't know how much easier it could possibly get than you guys talking to a business owner, letting them know, hey, fill this out right here. You guys can get approved instantly right now for up to $250,000. It will tell you how much you're approved for, and then the money can be deposited in up to, as short as 24 hours. Not only that, but if you take someone to on the funding on the same page, if they want to just talk to someone about funding, all you have to do is a little form for them to fill out. And if you guys log in through your website and they go into that form right there, we know that lead came from you. Okay, so you always want to fill out both portions. If they're going to use the fund box part, then you have to put the lead at the bottom as well, so we know that lead came from you. But that's a great tool that you can walk into any business owner that wants money, and they can get approved right there on the spot, and you don't even need to talk to us if you want to take them that route. But again, it's always best to get them on the phone with us, and we'll send them there for you, or we'll email them the link so that we know that it came from you, or we'll talk to them first about the different options for their business, and then we're going to talk to them about all the other stuff they need for their business. And I really can't stress enough how simple this stuff really is, because every business owner actually needs these services. These are not services that business owners don't need. Believe me when I tell you, they all need money. They all want to save money on their processing, and they all need to be first on Google. Okay, so when you think about all the businesses that are out there, I will tell you this. They will tell you all the time, I get called for stuff like this all the time. Yes, that's 100% true. But what I always talk to business owners about, and I overcome that objection, is I say, I know you do. Believe me, it's because you need these services, and these people know that you need them. But I bet you've never had one place where you can get all those services and you know that they're from a secure, protected name. That's what WO Madden does, is that we're a company that makes sure that we vet all of these business service companies that you're going to be dealing with, and we get you the best prices. Well, how are we able to do that? Because we're sending so much volume, and we've built relationships with these business service companies, so they give us a really good price on all these different services. And all we're doing is we're giving you free consulting to analyze your business for you, show you which of these services are going to work best for you, and then simply plugging them in, because everything is a process these days, Mr. Jones. So wherever you're struggling with your business these days, believe me, a consulting company like ours that deals with other businesses that do the same thing as you and sees what makes them successful and what doesn't, we're the best people to take a look, do a free consultation with you guys, show you what's going on with your business, and show you how we can help. So it never hurts to take a look. You don't have to buy anything. We just want to show you how we can help you. And because of that approach, that's why things are going so well already with us and all the businesses that we're calling. So when we talk to business owners and we're able to break that down for them, it's completely makes sense to them, and they can't argue that they definitely need these services. Nobody wants to pay too much for their processing. Everybody needs more money. Everybody needs to be on the first page of Google as far as having, a business. If it's a storefront, they need that exposure. If they don't have it, they're simply not going to survive. So the truth is, those businesses that you're approaching with these services that don't take it and don't use us, they're probably not going to be around in a year from now. Okay, that's the sad reality. Then there'll be the next shop, and you can tell them in a year from now, hey, the guys that used to be here, I told them to come to WO Madden so we could help them out. They're not here anymore, and you should probably come with us so we can help you. Okay, so that's the reality of the situation, is these businesses are simply not going to survive if they don't go into the digital era. Some businesses will survive by word of mouth or some other good forms of advertising, but they could be making so much more money if they simply use the right tools. And all we do is we've built relationships with those business service companies to give them the best tools possible for them to get help with their business. And who wouldn't love to have a free business consultant and to have a place they can call into, to always be able to ask questions about their websites, to always be asking questions about funding options or saving money on processing or new equipment that we have or new programs that we have and different services that are available to them. It gives them a place to call into us that will always be available to pick up the phone. So we're going to be sending out all kinds of information, and we're going to be giving you guys this information too. What we're trying to do is we have some apps that we're going to allow you to give away to business owners for free, and then courses for business owners that you guys can give away for free to get them excited to work with us in the first place. So that way you have something to give to the business owner. We have a really cool app that we're developing for business owners with a course that you guys are going to be able to use as well. And so that app, it's a really cool app. We'll show it to you when it comes out. We don't want to get you too excited. They're developing it now, but you're going to be able to walk into a business owner and say, hey, how you doing, Mr. Business Owner? Look, we want to give you this free app. Here you go. See this right here? This is for you. And then watch this video. It explains how to use that app. It's going to change your life. It's just our way of welcoming you to the neighborhood. Also, we have a bunch of different services that I'm sure you're going to be interested in. We have a bunch of different business service companies put together so that we can help you run your business and you can be more successful. Here's a free app for you. Here you go. Plug it into your phone. But there you go. Yep, put that in there and then watch the video right there. And we're going to give them that app, and then we're going to put them on an email list to make your jobs easier. And you guys can grab their email information and you can give them some of the free products we're going to be giving these people, which is showing them how to, help them with their business and some free strategies for SEO stuff. Why are we doing this? Because just like all the biggest companies out there in the world, we want to give them some free stuff, get them comfortable with us, get our foot in the door. That way, when they start using us, then you guys are getting the commissions on all of that stuff that's happening. You guys are getting the residual commissions on the services they're going to use together forever with us. Okay, so we want to be able to give them some free stuff, so it's not just like a company that's just trying to sell them stuff. And as you guys know, some of the biggest and most successful companies in the world right now started off with a lot of different free stuff. That's how Google got so big. That's how a lot of these people did this. Is they, so we're going to give you guys the same strategy that the biggest companies around, including what WO Madden is going to use. And that's exactly how we're going to get to the growth rate that we need to get at, and for you guys to be successful with this program, so we can continuously give you guys more information and make more money as you go along as well. Okay, so let's take a look. All right. Yeah, I know it's these are really great things. And again, I really wish, the one thing that I wish is that I had these things that we're talking about available quicker, because I know some people that have been with us for a minute have been waiting for some of this stuff to be available. And believe me, I am working my butt off, and so is Bill, everybody else here, to get everything available to you as quick as possible, because it's an amazing program. It's just getting everything to you is going to be, it has been the challenge, is putting everything together so quickly for you. Okay, love it. Sounds awesome. Okay, great. I'm anxious to get them. All right. Yep. All right, great. Will they be digital or will you have them in print? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Are you referring to digital what? George, will what be digital? I'm sure if it's something that can be printed, it will be printed. If it's something that is supposed to be digital, it'll probably be digital. If that answers your question. If it's business cards, they're probably going to be printable. If it's an app, it's probably going to be a digital app, if that's what you're referring to. Let's see. So is there any other questions that okay, these templates are going to be released soon. Those templates. Okay. Yeah, the business card templates, you guys will definitely have that available to you by the Wednesday webinar. And then also same thing with the LinkedIn. We'll email that LinkedIn video. And then there's a Yelp video that's coming out. And then there's also a Google business video. And those videos will be released for you. Those are simple videos to teach you how to set up those sites with the logo that you guys can use, and with what we want you to say. That's very standard, that we already know is going to be the best thing for you to say through testing that I've already done with Yelp and Google business pages and things like that. And then, from there, that's going to give you your little social media stuff with links back to your site. We'll show you how to set those links up back to your site. And again, this is the stuff that you can do to build your own business. Okay. What about the commercial? Okay, the commercial is they're edited. Again, what we're doing on the commercials is that the reason that the problem with the commercial is that it needs to link to the new site, because in order for someone to enroll right now, if they watch the commercial, we have a way for them in the new system to log right in and to sign up right underneath you, and you never need to talk to them, Jimmy. So if we give you the commercial right now and they know they're not able to log in, that's what we're working on right now, is we're trying to get the commercial out to you. We can get you to watch a commercial, but when they call in, how do we, we want to make sure that you get that person underneath you. So basically on the new system, it has a new link. So it's, all we're doing is tying that commercial to that new system, so that when they watch that commercial, it automatically, they can enroll right underneath you. You never need to talk to them, and they'll just appear in your downline. So the new system has a genealogy tree that you can see everybody that enrolls underneath you. And so when you release that, it's actually on the front of that link, and everybody who watches that commercial on the front of your website, they're going to be able to enroll right underneath you. And that's how you're going to be able to enroll people without even talking to them. So that's what we're actually waiting on the commercial on that end. Okay. Okay. Yes. And again, just to be real clear on things, the commercial is not going to just make you millions of dollars. It's just one more tool in your tool belt. Okay. So the people that are bringing in commission checks already by doing the things that, we talk about, which is getting people on the phone with Keith, okay, or anybody right now for that matter down at the office, getting business owners on the phone right away is going to build your residual commission the fastest, the largest. Just imagine that when you enroll people underneath you, yes, you're going to get a commission when they sign up as an agent, and you'll get a bonus on the amount of people that you recruit. But then you also have to realize that in order for you to get paid an override on what they do, they are then going to have to get trained on the same things that you're getting trained on for. So that's why it's always good to go out and try the process again yourself first. Put some commissions in your pocket, and then we can train other people underneath you to do the same. Okay. But if you guys are not making money with this, it's going to be real hard to give, to let people know, hey, here's a business and you can make a ton of money with it. Go do all the work for me. Okay. It's going to be, you can bring them onto the webinars with us, and we make lots of money with business services. We're always enrolling accounts because we know how to do it. I can walk into a business and enroll an account pretty easily, and I can show you guys how to do it, and we can do the sales for you. We can do the customer service forever for you for that client, right? And we can, treat that business owner the right way. We can give you some other free tools as incentives, but somebody still has to do the footwork of building the social media pages for your business, getting different things done within the business itself. So it's all a progressive, it's going to be a little bit of work at a time. So, another thing that I would suggest is that as these new tools become available to you, is pace yourselves and don't try to just do everything all at once. Get your social media videos built out. Do a little bit of reading about how to approach businesses. Start practicing on how to get business owners to Keith. Start practicing on how to use funnels or work with funnels. So we're creating sales video funnels for you so you can see how the funnels work. And the funnels, what's great about this business is that this is so multifaceted that you can use a commercial or a funnel for not just one thing, not just recruiting people into the business and not just recruiting people into, the platform, but also for recruiting business owners for the services that they need. So, just like Brandon has been doing with his funnels for the 0% processing and the funnel for the business loans and for all these different funnels that he's been building out. Matter of fact, he's actually working on some ads for one of the businesses that we work with right now. So we're going to see how he does with that and do some testing. And so, that stuff took him a little while to learn how to do that. But now he's making money doing it because he's not just bringing in leads and getting paid, on accounts that he's bringing in through us, but he's got the skill set to where we can, say, hey, create an ad for this over here, or we have a business owner that needs this, and test him out on different things. So you guys, these courses that we're going to go over with you, these are all skill sets that are going to help you get your foot in the door to make commissions on our services and also learn, lifelong lessons about business in general that are going to help you no matter what direction you guys decide to take this business in the future. Okay. The iPhone app. Right now, once again, they're updating it, and they're waiting on the update to see if it went through. So what they had to do is it's going through an approval process. So right now, the app does work on the iPhone. You can download an iPhone app. It just doesn't have a referral link to it, which you guys aren't going to need in the new system anyways, because the referral link is actually on the website. So right now, you can download the app, and you can send us leads on the app. Okay. It's a little bit different than the one that's on the other system. But just to be clear on this whole thing with this app, the other app was never supposed to be updated and released with the referral code part attached to it in the first place. It got updated by the developers by mistake, and then it just stayed there, and it's able to send out referral codes and all that. But the new system is completely usable on your device. The new system does everything right on the website. And so the mobile app, as far as it being able to take pictures and all that, that's all the mobile app. We really wanted the mobile app for to begin with. And so when they did the update, the only reason that we were doing that is for the commercial, so that we could have the link tied to the commercial, which again, now that link is connected to a new system that we've spent more money than you could possibly believe to put this new system together for you, in developers and legal fees and all the stuff that we had to put in place for you guys to have this new system. Again, we really do appreciate you guys being patient with this, because it's going to be well worth the wait. And the reason why it's so amazing is because of how much it costs. So when you guys see what it is and what it does and how it works, you guys will be like, oh, okay, this is why we've waited, because all in one place. It's basically one big place where you guys can go that has everything you need. And as far as the mobile application that we're developing for the new system does the same thing that it does now. It allows you guys to do live transfers. Okay, so right now that's the one thing you don't have on the mobile app, but guess what you do have? You have Keith's phone number. So really it does the same exact thing, which is it allows you to call us, it allows you to put the lead in here, and it allows you to save data. So what's most important to us is that in the new system, you guys can see your leads that you're inputting, see where we're at with the leads, see what services where these people are getting from us, and see what your commissions are on those services. And you can see us working hand in hand with you on these different deals. So you can send us in the leads through the mobile app or through the website. All right, with any business, you can send us a live transfer. Now, when you send in a live transfer, you're still going to want to put the lead inside the system so that it's in the database. Then we can constantly be keeping updates on that lead to show you where we're at with that lead. And then as those deals get sold, you'll get your commission. And then also over the course of time, you guys will get paid bonus commissions depending on other services that those people get. Okay, and that's the beauty about this business, is that once you bring us a business, you guys will get paid on every single service. You guys get paid a commission on every service that you bring in. Even though you brought them in for credit card processing, you guys then get paid a commission for all the other services that they get. Again, I really can't think of anything else that would be easier for you guys to build commissions. And the best part about this is that unlike any other business out there, this is not one-time commission. Once you build an account with us, as long as that company is using us for these services, you guys are getting paid on a residual basis. Okay, every single month on these accounts, and those accounts stack up. So it doesn't matter how fast you go with this business. Once you start bringing us accounts, which you can start right away, you can start tomorrow, you can start as soon as you want, you can reach out to businesses. If you guys watch the video that John and I did on how to approach businesses, okay, if you go to this link right here, and this is the video that I would recommend strongly that you watch. And this is definitely going to be the best, video for you guys to watch on how to approach businesses. If you guys haven't seen this video right here, let me go to it. Let me pull that link up for you. Let's see. Okay, how to approach businesses. There it is there. Okay, so let me pull this link up for you. It's a 30-minute video that shows you how to approach businesses, okay? This video right here, what you want to do is go to this link, how to approach businesses. As far as approaching businesses in person, this is the video you're going to want to watch. Okay, there's the link right there. And that video is a very short and sweet video that you can watch on how to do it. This is going out and really reaching them. Again, we're going to give you some email materials. We're going to give you some ways to do this online as well. It's obviously, you know, when you start sending stuff to business owners, when you guys start getting them to call into you through using funnels, these are all very time consuming and tricky and difficult ways. I mean, this is what it takes to drive traffic to websites. So again, you guys have our name to work off of. You have our customer service, you have our salespeople, you have your own website. But as far as what it takes to generate traffic or use social media, you guys are going to have to do the work. So Jimmy, one thing that you can do now to start preparing for when that commercial is ready, what you guys should all be doing is going onto social media and joining different groups of people that are interested in making money from home, business services, all that type of stuff. As a matter of fact, if you go onto LinkedIn, it actually shows you like, hey, what type of people are you looking for? Oh, I'm looking for people that are interested in these things and these things and these things. Those are the techniques that we also want to give you videos on, so you guys can duplicate the process of how to find these people that are interested in these different things. Those are the people that you want to get in, you know, your services in front of. And that's what we're really going to be focusing on teaching you how to do, is getting involved with the right type of people and having a relationship with those people. But for right now, you can definitely be building relationships with people that are looking for the same things that you're looking for. And, you know, we can only give you so much information, but we will give you more videos. And, you know, if somebody ends up, you know, if you guys are doing a Facebook thing and you guys have a way to, you know, find, you know, people that are interested in different things, I know I can, on the LinkedIn video, we actually show you different ways to get people involved that are interested in different things. And it lets you plug these things right in, these little searches. And the more people that you can get involved that are looking to do the same things that you are, which is who's not looking to make more money, right? So there's a whole slew of people that are interested in these things. All you're going to have to do is get in contact. So first, you know, friend these people or request them that they're part of your network. Then when the commercial is ready, you can throw the commercial out there. So the LinkedIn video we'll email everything out for the training video for that. And then what we'll do is so that'll be sent out on Monday. And then by Wednesday, you guys should be able to also throw a commercial out there as well. Again, you know, that's going to be the best way for you guys to be able to make money with this, and live transfers and talking to business owners using a multitude of things. Again, it only takes one account to start making about $100 a month. That's what one account's going to bring you, and that's just average. You could make $200 or $300 a month on an account. So if you got one account that's bringing you in $100 a month, and whatever upfront money they pay for equipment, you might get $300 to $500 upfront on the equipment. On a website, you might get another $500. On a loan, you might get $1,000 to $2,000 upfront on one account. So if you get a loan and it's $1,000 that gets put in your pocket, and then you get paid $100 a month on that account, on one account, all you have to do is duplicate that process a few times. And then all you have to do is enroll other people to duplicate that process. It's really not that difficult, but the work and where it comes in is that there is going to be someone sometime in your network has to approach a business. Obviously, that's how business is going to be done. And so, you know, it's good that you guys are learning about how this stuff works now, because when you guys start actually getting your feet wet, you're going to see how easy this really is. And, you know, a lot of this is just relationships and networking and talking to people and learning how to talk to people that are in business. The truth is that we have the best services out there. Believe me when I tell you, we've done the research and we've developed the time with these credit card processing companies, and we have some new relationships with some people that develop some really cool mobile apps. Matter of fact, that's who's making another one of our apps, the one that you're going to be able to give to business owners. We have a guy that makes mobile apps, and it's a company that's really big, and they're actually in the processing game too. So it's just a way that we can bring in. That's where business is headed for business owners. everything is going to be done through one network for their business, which is going to connect their website, their app, their database, their accounting, their processing. It's all through one system now. And that's exactly the direction that we're moving these people into. So then they can also do all their marketing and advertising and SEO all from one system. That's the system that we're developing for businesses, okay? So we're developing this service for businesses no matter what. It's going to be up to you guys if you guys want to bring in the accounts to get paid the commissions on these services. Because, you know, the fact is that these services are going to become available to these business owners no matter what. We want you guys to be at the forefront of this, to be able to introduce the business to us. Because just think about like Amazon back in the day. If Amazon had said, hey, anybody that you bring to us, you're going to get 25% commission if they come through you. We're just starting this thing out. I'm going to let you know right now, at some point or another, all of them are coming to us anyways. We just want to be able to pay you guys commissions on them. But for some reason, if certain people don't get involved through an agent, they're going to come to us anyways, because we're going to get so big with the systems that we're developing and with the business concept that we have. They're going to end up coming to us anyways, because we have the best of the best services all in one spot. We just want you guys to be able to earn those commissions on that. Same thing with the products that we're going to give you with Custom Nutrition. We have a whole lineup of customized nutritional products that are the best of the best, and you guys can get paid residuals on all the people and consumers that come to us through that. We want to give you that gift up front. We're launching out of LA Fitness. They're coming to us anyways, no matter what. We just want you guys to have the availability to earn those commissions off of all this stuff. Well, since it's just in pre-launch, and since you guys will be able to get the name out there quicker. But the fact is, as we move forward with both of these companies, they're coming to us no matter what, because we're launching on such a large scale on both sides of things. And it's because of the people that have gotten involved with and the relationships that we have, and the people that have been, you know, kind enough to get us on our feet and get us started, that we're going to be. And so all we've done is we've just taken our relationships, put in the best system together possible with the best salespeople and the best customer service experience for these people. Okay. So I thought we don't get the how to sign up for LinkedIn until Wednesday. Any possibility to get it sooner so we can get started building connections before the commercial is available on Wednesday? Okay. I'm going to have the LinkedIn should be available on Monday. Okay. And yes, you're going to want to start building these relationships so that we can actually get that commercial out there for you. So yes, on Monday, you will get the LinkedIn from Noe. It's a video on how to set up a LinkedIn account. And yes, you're going to definitely want to go out there and you're going to want to try to build relationships within LinkedIn, and not just LinkedIn, but there's a bunch of other places, Google Plus and all kinds of places that you can build social media accounts to get the name out there for the commercial. We'd like to put together a video for each single one of those and show you the best ways to do each one of them. Okay. Okay, great. All right. So it looks like that's about it we have for commercials. So I just want to say thank you guys very much for listening to what we have to say today. We're going to get everything out to you as quick and as soon as possible. And then as the stuff comes out, we'll email it to you and we'll get you guys going. And I look forward to working with all of you. And Jay, stay in touch. We'll let you know what's going on with your deal. And we're excited that you guys are starting to earn commissions. Okay. Have a good day.